back to another video. So today we are tackling actually this entire tonneau cover. And essentially the issue here is, as you can see, our latch broke. We are missing this little like hook where these attach into. Broken here. I actually already changed out this lock because this was already different before. And so I've changed this. Basically, what happened was when I did all the rest on this truck, I ended up getting a new box. And when I got the new box, I just bought an entire truck. Me and Fred split it because he needed the doors, I needed the box. And then it came with this tonneau cover. And so I was like, honestly, this is kind of like dope. It's a paint match. The only issue is that it doesn't like lock whatsoever at the moment. And so I can't really keep anything back there of value. So I want to get that fixed. And my idea was, we had these like rods lying around just from Adri doing things. And so I have these rods here. And then these are the latches here. And so what I was thinking of was something like this essentially. Why don't I get this and weld it onto a plate, and then this would kind of just latch in here like this, and it'll be better if I close it. But it fits in here, and so it'd work. So I just need to bend this, and then I had this plate lying around that I thought, why don't I use this? And then I'm just gonna cut out a square of this and just essentially try and replicate this plate here that's on this side. So this is what this one looks like. So I'm just essentially gonna be trying replicating that. See if I can get some light on it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, kind of work this a little bit. I also have obviously another one of these. I have two of them, one for each side. And then I got some, this is like metal wire that is used for hanging pictures. But I thought it would probably work really well as the wire that runs through this entire thing. So there's a wire that connects from here through this and then onto the other one. Because when you turn it, it'll tighten it and lift those latches. So yeah, this is currently what I'm trying to do right now. I think the first step of this is gonna go ahead and probably make the second plate. And that way we can move on to putting our new like latches here. We'll put these new latches on. And then from here, we'll connect these latches and our new handle with this metal wire. So yeah, first order of business, we're gonna go ahead, cut this to size and weld these together. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this mocked up to size with this guy. We made our little relatively straight rectangle. And so what I'm gonna go do now is I need to drill out a couple holes to fit bolts through, bolts and nuts, because then what we're gonna do is slide the bolts inside of here. So I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. So we're gonna be sliding bolts in through here, and then our plates can go like this. And then hopefully sit a little bit flusher than this. Like this one kind of had to be bent up a little bit because this kind of sits funky. I don't know why. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try this. Something tells me, I don't know, this feels pretty solid to me. But it's quite a bit thinner than what's used on the other side. But regardless, I'm gonna find some bolts in our bolts bins down here, and we're gonna go ahead and start this. Okay, so after just literally tossing everything on the ground here, I did find 2 bolts and nuts. So I'll show you guys the plan. I'm gonna put the nut in here and then tighten it through like this. And then it kind of just like does its thing, you know? Although now that I'm starting to look at it, I'm realizing that this might not be long enough. So I might need a slightly longer bolt. But that's the general idea of what we're doing. So these, along with this plate, and then the bar that we're gonna weld to it, are gonna work. So I'm gonna drill out 2 holes, just enough for these to fit through. And then after that, I'm gonna go ahead and weld across the middle bar. And we'll see how that looks and see if it works out. So I'm gonna go ahead and set that up. So we're gonna take one of these, one of our Christmas tree drill bits, and drill to the right size. Okay. And just like that, oh, showed you guys the wrong side. We've got 2 through here. Not the straightest, but good enough. Okay, so that's what we look like here, which is essentially pretty similar to what's going on over there. One thing of note is kind of how high this bar is. Like if you look in relation to this beam, it's kind of important for me to mark that. So what I want to do here, go ahead and make a note of where that lines up over here. It's about here. And so that kind of means that we'll probably be welding to here and to here. So this is our welding plan right now. Is on these 2 plus signs. So in order to achieve that, we gotta cut a long enough bar for that. So yeah. This man just got here. But yeah, we gotta do this. Okay, so we just finished making this, which is gonna rest on top of here. And we'll weld this together and then screw this in, and we'll be all done making our plate.
What do we think, chat?
This is absolute chat. Okay, well, I'm just stop burning my hands. Let's take a look at it. Okay, so essentially at this point, we have this side all locked down, and then when I turn this up, unlocks. So we went ahead and connected our new brackets here. Fed it with a wire, drilled through the, I guess our handle, our twist handle, and they connect on both sides and unlock them. So when I close this down, locked, unlocks. And so the last portion of this is, obviously this bracket is missing. We just have it over here, getting painted at the moment, because I figured I'd just black it all out. So here it is. The one side's dry, but we're just letting this side dry now. And then once we have that done, we're all done. Yeb's been on a little, look at this guy. Look at this dude. Been on a science fair project. Still putting in work. Over here, learning how to weld. Half of these are mine. Half of these are my doo-doo welds that I did when I was first learning, and Yeb is not doing the same. Give a word for the fans. What do you think, Yeb?
Honestly, you can't be scared of hard work. Sometimes you gotta fuck the dog on walls like this. Sorry for my profanity, you gotta bleep that out. Yeah.
Let's
be out here.
Hold them longer. Get some movement in there too. Yeah, get it moving like the ocean. There you go. More along the bottom now. And then build up, yeah. Oh, it's probably pretty solid now. Okay, let's see him. Let's show it to the camera. Not fucking bad.
Hey, gotta start somewhere.
Okay, and after installing this, nice and solid here, and as you can see, all of our setup is done. We're gonna go ahead, bring this down. It's closed, locked. Both sides have locked into their respective brackets here. And now, when I go ahead and I turn this, up and at 'em. So yeah, that was me rebuilding the tonneau cover and some of Yeb's welding.